Real Animals Fishing Show is presented by Yellowfin Yachts. Hey gang, today Billy and I are fishing Sarasota Bay. It's a gorgeous spring morning. Redfish, big trout running everywhere. Our good friend Travis Tucker's taking us fishing. Whatever you do, don't touch that dial. It's going to be off the hook. Travis took us on about a 1.5 mile run from the boat ramp. We're going to work some islands on an incoming tide. We got a lot of mullet working, a lot of redfish in this area, also some really big trout cruising the flats this time of year. So it should be a really interesting morning. Gorgeous out too. It's not real hot. Really a great spring morning to be on the water.
It seems like the mullet's a pretty common factor as well, you know?
If they're the big football size mullet, there'll be reds with it, but you can have a lot of mullet, but if they're that medium size, to me it's just an indicator that there's life on that flat, but the reds will be on the outsides of them, but they won't be tight grouped up with them. But when they, and for whatever reason, Sarasota North, seems like if we find a bunch of big mullet,
the big meat chickens,
man, the reds are right in there with them.
Every flat, almost every flat we're ever on that holds a lot of redfish has got that shell mixed into the bottom.
Why do you think that's such a key factor, Mike?
Well, the crustaceans are eating. They like to eat them crustaceans. If there isn't a lot of bait fish around, then they feed on those crustaceans. And whenever you see all that shell, you know there's a lot of crustaceans in this.
Like little crabs and shrimp and stuff.
Almost everywhere we go in the state of Florida, that seems to be the case, you know?
It really does. Yep. And I mean, you know, every time you look down and see that, I can see you getting excited. You're like, yep, we're in the right.
Well, we're in the neighborhood for sure.
Exactly. I think I'm seeing something move right over there, pal. Looking fishy, Tuck. What you got, Mike?
Got pile of mullet work right up here.
Yeah, they're starting to get happy up here to the left of us.
About to get right, I think.
Well, let's get to work, boys.
All right.
Hey, Tuck, why is it just on your boat? Or I've noticed any time when there's a big guy on the boat, the biggest guy wants to get up high, especially this guy.
It's like an ego thing, you know? It's like they're just used to being bullies growing up.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, they like to push people around, you know, but I will say about Mike, he is a gentle giant. He comes across all rough and gruff.
We got another word for it, but okay.
Fish on.
There you go. Get him, Mike.
Attaboy, Mikey.
What you got, Mike?
I don't know. It's swimming at me.
Turn and get big.
It's not real big, whatever it is.
Turn and get big.
I don't think. Oh, it's a red dog. Sure is. That KVD swimming caffeine shad is absolutely ridiculous, and I'm so confident in it that.
Well, I tell you what, I'm getting ready to
Tug, come catch this fish for us.
I'm getting ready to put me one on. That's all I needed to see. That is a good bait.
Watermelon red glitter.
Look at him.
Nice fish. Ooh, stay out here in the sun, be all pretty for us, fish.
You going Indian style on them, Tuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna let him get me wet.
I thought you were gonna get him with those Bigfoot feet and clamp him.
Nice, huh?
Don't spin.
How good is that?
Look at that.
Pretty color.
Maybe untangle here.
Pretty fish.
That is pretty.
Look at the blue too. Look at all that blue in the tail.
That's from eating crustaceans, right, Mike?
I think so. I think that's what they tell me.
That's what I've heard.
From the diet.
You want to hold your
Pretty
fish here,
spots?
Mike?
Yeah, you can let them go. We're going to catch you another one.
Yeah,
Put my bait back.
I might want to borrow
this bait,
Tuck,
do
Mike.
me a favor. Go ahead and he looks like he swallowed it. Go ahead and bite that one off and just hand it here.
Okay, all right. I got some pliers, we can cut it.
There you go.
Tuck with a good morning redfish, huh?
Nice way.
We ain't been on the water but about 20 minutes.
Who needs
minutes.
Egg McMuffin, right?
That's right. Well, that's the way to do breakfast right there. Sarasota Bay redfish early in the morning.
Good job.
Textbook.
The caffeine shad.
Yeah.
To get his caffeine.
He had to get his coffee going, babe. Look at that. Look how he blends in.
Hey, how about T-Tuck? Come on, boy. Put me on a fish,
Good job,
kid.
brother.
Nice. Nice.
Closed captioning brought to you by Gator Ford. Came out here this morning, just kind of easing around, working these little islands, this little mottled color bottom, little sand holes and stuff in it. And a lot of life that we're seeing out here. Michael has stuck one on a swim bait. I'm still waiting to get one, but there are plenty of fish here. We had a cold front come through all last week. It was frigid down here in Florida. We're right at the beginning of the warm up. It started yesterday. These fish have definitely got the feed bag on.
I am actually taking some wind knots out of this line right here. So we just gotta let the line out, get the wind knots out of the way, and then we'll retie the old KVD and go back to work. Well, I got a few little wind knots on there, and what it's doing is it's costing us distance on our casts. And when the water's clean like this, distance is really, really important. Make sure you hang on to that line though. You don't want that line getting out there, getting in the bird's wings or anything like that. So just put it in your pocket, take it with you to the ramp and put it in the trash can.
Oh yeah, look at that. Did you see that?
Wow.
Come on, hurry up and get in behind him, Mike.
Throw it behind me, Mike.
I'm way
We
out.
blew that thing up.
You're closer than I am, Daddy-O. Oh, there he is.
There's a good
I
fish.
saw that,
Nice.
bro.
Was that awesome?
That
Did he
was
take that top
awesome.
water or
He
what?
did.
Travis is one of the best red fishermen in the country. We actually met from fishing the Redfish tournament trail years ago together, and I've been off the trail for a while, and Travis is still fishing it, and as you can see, doing very well at it to boot. Nice fish.
That is a nice
he might be in
fish.
the slot.
I was
boy.
gonna say, boy, that one
Yeah,
might
he's
be,
not as big as I thought.
that might be money.
I might be coming back here Saturday.
I think I would, Travis.
That could be the money.
Rather, Mike, to watch all them hooks.
Look how
got you.
fat that guy is. Looks like me a little bit, you know?
Come here, Betsy. I know. I don't want you to stick me with them hooks. It's the one problem when you're not doing the net thing.
I got a net if you'd rather have that, Mike.
Yeah, it's
He's got a boga grip. You want that, Michael?
oh, a boga grip might work good.
All right, let me get that for you, Hoss.
All right, we got one out. I really want to get a look at
Here
you.
you go, buddy.
There you go.
There you go, sweet.
Now that is a nice Sarasota redfish right there. Again, look at how blue that tail is. I was talking about all the crustaceans, all the shell on the bottom from eating all those crustaceans. That's what that's from. Travis Tucker with a little explosion this morning. Pretty redfish, the KVD sexy dog.
Is he looking like a slot fish here, Michael?
You know what? He's just going to be just under. He's a slot fish for sure. Maybe just a little, maybe might even be a little short of what you wanted.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. How you like that, huh? Well, I went with the watermelon this morning. The water's real clean, so I went with a real natural presentation. I like that watermelon with the red glitter, and I went with the red head. You know me, a lot of times I like the chartreuse head. I went 1/8 ounce because the tide's really low yet. It's just now coming in, so I went as light as I thought I could make a long cast with.
If you look at the swimming action of that bait, that paddle tail, makes that, with it kind of rocking, you see the flash and everything it gives off, but really the cool thing about the paddle tail is that vibration. Fish have like a lateral line that go down their sides. They pick up all the little subtle vibrations and movements in the water around them. It's not so much a key factor here to where the water is so clear, but when the water's dirty, that is a very, very important feature on a bait, is to put off that vibration so those fish can find it and search it out. What you got, Mickle?
The nice part about this is I even switched colors. There's so many mullet in here, I switched to white. Same bait, that KVD swimming caffeine shad, get out of that. This one's got a really, really pretty spot pattern on it. TV fish. Look at the spot pattern. Look at the spot pattern on this one. Huh? Look at that. That is pretty, dude.
Good job, that is a pretty fish.
Look at that. There you go. Drop your rod tip to your partner whenever they're grabbing a fish. That way if that hook comes out of the fish's mouth, they don't get it right in the hand. Take that pressure off there. That white bait.
You can catch several fish with that same bait,
Yep.
can't you?
Yeah, it's really tough. It's really a tough bait. Look at that spot pattern, huh? T-Tuck.
Good job, brother.
Little Travis Tucker redfish in Sarasota. Again, right on the bottom, working the mullet, coming through this trough. Look at, just sit. I'm gonna sit on the bottom and chill. Nice. If you want to catch redfish, hook up with the Redfish pros. That's what I always do. Call my buddies at Fish to Tour and go catch some fish. In today's Real Animals tackle box, Billy and I are using 7-foot 6-inch Quantum PT spinning rods, medium action, Cabo 40 PT spinning reels with 15-pound braided line and 30-pound fluorocarbon leader, the Strike King KVD Sexy Dog top water plugs, Strike King KVD Swimming Caffeine Shad in watermelon red glitter and white with 8-ounce Strike King red jig heads. Real Animals tackle box is brought to you by Quantum, the real choice for the real animals, and Strike King, #1 in fishing lures.
Guys, what we did, we caught a few fish back on our other spot, ran up about 5 or 6 miles to fish another little area, and was riding along and saw a place look pretty fishy. Travis said it ought to be happening here. He was on some nice fish here a couple of days ago, so we're gonna give it a shot and see what we got.
We got a really nice piece of muddled bottom, we call it, where you got a lot of sand and a lot of dark grass. Creates some really nice ambush points for the fish. They can sit in these little sand potholes and wait for bait to swim over their head. It's usually a really fishy place. Coming right at the boat doing 80. Look at the size of that trout.
Holy, is that a trout?
Yep, it's a big trout too. Look at the
Dude, I'm
size
loosening
of
that drag up a wee bit, because they are tendermouth, you know?
Look at the size of that trout.
Holy smokes. Come here, Nancy.
Woo, doggy, look at the size of that trout, baby.
Holy, Mike.
Listen, but dude, I have been preaching this KVD Swimming Caffeine Shad.
Dude.
I've been preaching it all year long, ever since I got my hands on this bait.
Dude.
Caught redfish with it, and now look at that trout.
Wow, he took it deep too, bro.
Dude, he stepped on it.
Yeah, he's got it right there.
Right in the corner of the mouth. Oh, what a pretty fish.
Sure,
Yeah, wet
your
those
hands good.
wet those hands.
Especially on a fish this special.
I got some lip grippers here.
He's got a
Billy,
lip
if you
gripper
want
here. We won't even have to touch
Yeah.
it. Come on, quick.
There you go, brother.
Easy, girl. Easy.
Dude, what a pig.
Easy.
What a great trout
Yeah,
that
open
is.
your mouth. Open your mouth. Come on, darling. Open it
Wow.
up. Let me have it. Let me have it.
That's a stubborn fish there.
It is.
Let's have the Captain Billy Nobles
There we
variety.
Look at that, bro.
Support that belly, support that belly.
Yeah, just really, I'm gonna just lay her back in the
Yeah.
water. She's too special.
That's a
We just
good
took her out
breeder.
for you guys to get a look at her, but I really don't want to touch this fish.
That's real animal style with Travis Tucker, baby. Woo! What a cool fish. That one's a dandy, brother.
Oh man, look at that. That is so beautiful. All right, let's let him go. She's good and healthy. You good, Mike?
I'm good.
All right, come on. There you go.
What a pretty trout.
That was awesome. The only thing that would have made that big trout that Mike just caught any better would have been if I'd caught it, you know? I mean, that's one of the larger trout that I've seen here on the West Central Coast, you know?
That might be my biggest on artificial. I don't know that I've caught one any bigger than that one.
That was, dude, that fish was pushing, he was pushing 30.
It was probably a 27, 28 inch fish, don't you think?
I'd give him 28, 29, bro. He was pretty
What do you
big.
think? Because you don't catch that big a trout that often. That's the kind of fish you really want to take it out of the water and get a picture.
I
And if
wanted
you
to
notice
bad,
we
but
didn't,
bro.
it's just not worth it. That fish has so much potential on the breeder side.
Well, dude, you want that gene stock in the pool. You know what
You
I'm saying?
think?
You really want to take your time with that fish. Oh, tell you what, dude, there is a lot of pinfish out here. You get the pinfish rat-a-tat-tats?
No.
There it is. You got something. Think it's a
Dinner,
pinfish.
chicken dinner.
Dude, check it out. I
He's
got
off
him.
the schneid.
He's a monster. He's a
it.
monster. I got him.
You want some help
Will
with
you
that?
take my picture? Hey, Mike, can you gaff this? I need the gaff. Wow. About time's all I gotta say. It's a pin what?
It's
pin
that's
what?
right. It's a pinfish.
It's a
baby. It counts.
pinfish. There we go. Let him go.
Captain Billy is on
Oh,
the
thank you.
board.
Let me describe the strike to you. I saw him out there tailing. Oh, what a trout, bro. That is a big trout.
Dude, what a beast.
Wow, that is a nice trout.
Oh my, look at that fish.
Come here, Daddy-o. Open your mouth, come on.
Keep that bait
These
out of
fish in
there,
Sarasota do not like to open their mouth.
Natural baits, natural colors have been kind of the ticket all day. Swim baits with the paddle tails, the KVD swimming caffeine shad, that vibration in the water with all the mullet in the water here has really been the trick today.
It has.
It really has. What a great trout.
Look at that.
Started out with some, look at that
Look at
beast
that
of a
fish
trout
there.
right there.
Is that not gorgeous? Look how pretty that, and that is the prettiest fish that swims in the inshore waters. That is a nice fish. Let's say I don't want to pick this guy up, man.
Or gal.
Or gal.
In that case, it's a big
See ya. Go ahead. Guys, today we're here at our good friends at Gator Ford with tips on how to tow your boat safely.
First important thing to know is the towing capacity of your vehicle. Your boat should be secured with straps and loaded properly. Overloading makes it unsafe. Fuel, coolers, and gear add a lot of weight to your boat.
When you're towing a boat, you need to compensate for the extra power loss you're going to have. Also allow more time for acceleration and passing. When you go to make your turns, you're going to need to swing out wider, and especially important when it's time to stop, allow extra distance to stop because you've got a lot of weight pushing you as well.
And finally, practice first. Take your boat trailer to a vacant lot somewhere, practice backing it up, maneuvering the boat and vehicle together. It's going to make your getting on the road a much better day.
And the most important thing, guys, is be careful and use common sense. And remember, the more that you tow your boat, the better you're going to be at it.
If you guys are anywhere in Central Florida, stop by and see our great friends here at Gator Ford.
And they'll hook you up with Ford's RV and trailer towing guide and answer any questions you have.
And that's your tip of the week.
Well, guys, we just made a little run, just a little bit back south, just a little ways. Come up here just see if we can kind of putz around and pick up another fish or two.
Oh, there he is. Ball game.
Nice,
Big
Mike.
redfish too.
We'll come over here, Mike.
Come on.
Is it a redfish?
Yeah, it's a redfish. I saw him roll. Yep, nice fish too.
It is a nice redfish. Good one, Michael.
Boy, I'll tell you what an absolutely incredible day. Incredible day. Sarasota is an incredible fishery, especially in the spring like this. God, there's a bunch of them over here too. Bunch of redfish swimming around on this edge. The weather's been absolutely gorgeous. The fishing, although we've had to work today, God, look at them all swimming around with it. Hey.
Yes, sir.
KVD, baby.
KVD, caffeine chat. Was that the caffeine chat?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a good bait, isn't it, bro?
It really is.
You might have your hands full here, Mike, so I'm going to get this trolling motor out of your way.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, this is a good fish here.
They like to go around that trolling motor,
Yes,
don't
they do.
Dude, it's like they know.
Well, they know.
It's like they know.
This is a nice fish here. This one I don't think would measure.
No.
He's a little large.
He's a little oversized, which
Yeah,
is
he is.
okay. We like that about him. I'm all about the brawny.
You need some help getting down there, old man?
I got it, buddy. Look at how red this one is now. The redfish this morning were not quite this bronze. Look how bronze this one is, Tuck.
You think that's
Yeah.
because of the bottom?
Yeah, they've been here for a while.
Well, I don't know. He might be. He's gonna be close. You think? No, he's a little
got?
long. He's got to be long.
He's over, bro.
He's long. Wishful tournament fisherman thinking right there.
Yeah, they all fit.
Yeah.
You put them on the board, don't they?
Dude, he
Yeah.
is bronze.
He is bronze. Look how
He's
Man,
wide.
look how red the
Yeah, look at the
fins are.
shoulders on that fish.
Wow.
Mhm.
He's almost red snapper color.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. That's a bronze bomber right there. Huh? Sarasota Bay, you got to come and get you some of this. There's a ton of great guides here too. I mean, we can hook you up. You can come catch these fish all day long. And the red fishing just keeps getting better here.
Every year.
Every year, it's unbelievable.
Every year. Pretty blue tail.
And the wicked, Yep, that upper lip too.
Need some pliers on that guy?
Oh, I got him.
There you go. Yeah, he's a little over.
He's a little over. Swimming, caffeine shad gets him every time. Nice.
There he goes.
Hey, Travis Tucker, great day on the water.
You got fun or what, brother?
Good stuff.
Glad you gave me a call. It don't get no better than this.
Good job. Good job, buddy. Guys, hope you enjoyed this week's episode as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. I'd like to give a special thanks to our good friend Travis Tucker. Travis, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Awesome day. Awesome
Absolutely
day.
fantastic. Tucker,
My pleasure.
good to see you. Great day on the water. We can hook you up with a great guide. Give us a call at 1-866-GAMEFISH. For more great fishing info, log on to the website, realanimalsfishingteam.com. Remember, you can follow us on Facebook at Facebook/realanimals. And until next week,
Do yourself a favor and take a kid fishing.
whatever you do, don't touch that dial. It's going to be off the hook.
I feel tall.